Assalamualaikum and good morning to Dr. Katina. My name is Aneza Amani and my partner is Alim Benarania. Today, we are going to present about our proposal, which is exploring preferences and responses to millennials and Gen Z towards digital marketing in fast fashion apparel in Malaysia. First, we start with the background of the study. In this study, which is exploring preferences and responses to millennials and Gen Z towards digital marketing. It talks about the different types of speed. It talks about different types of digital marketing businesses to reach their customer. This includes social media marketing, SEO, PPC advertising, email marketing, and potential customer. Social media marketing use popular social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook to connect with the current and potential customer. Next is search engine optimization (SEO), which focus on improving a website's ranking in search engine result page to get more visitors. Then, PPC advertising, which allows businesses to pay publisher when users click on their ads. Moreover, email marketing is used to send promotional messages to a list of subscribers. Lastly, content marketing creates and distributes informative content to attract and engage customers. For the problem statement of this study, fast fashion clothing company has been using digital marketing techniques such as social media advertising, email marketing, and influencer marketing progressively to communicate and connect with younger customers such as millennials and Gen Z. This is because these two major buyers categorized in the fast fashion apparel business are mostly millennials and Gen Z. Businesses must cater to their preferences and respond to digital marketing methods if they want to succeed in the fiercely competitive fashion industry. Despite that, an inadequate amount of throughout study and understanding occurs about the various preferences and responses of these two groups concerning digital marketing in the fast fashion clothes industry. One of the main concerns about the fast fashion clothing industry in Malaysia is how to put together a digital marketing strategy to engage both generations, which is millennials and Gen Z. This involves determining which digital channels such as influencer connection, social media, email campaign, and mobile apps. This is because the channels are the most effective at drawing in the target audience interest and attention. Secondly, businesses in the fast fashion industry face a problem in keeping up with the rapidly emerging digital technology and platform. According to Work Morris, 85% of Gen Z claim that social media had an impact on their ability to make purchases. Some firms have turned increasingly to social media marketing to attract Gen Z consumers due to their dependency on social media such as TikTok and Instagram rather than allocating their budget across traditional methods. Gen Z purchasing power is often influenced by social media since they are prone to the influence of social media influencers. E-wallets and other mobile payment methods have become very popular in Malaysia, especially among millennials and Gen Z. The third problem is, particularly in the fashion industry, millennials and Gen Z are recognized for having a keen understanding of ethical and sustainability issues. Fast fashion companies are under increasing pressure to respond to this issue and openly share their ideas via digital marketing platform. Unfortunately, less is known about how young customers in Malaysia view this issue and how well brands are addressing them. Fast fashion companies might try to enhance their sustainability procedures, but they might not always tell customers about this initiative in an open and honest.
This research has three research objectives. Firstly, to investigate the key factors that influencing the purchasing decision of millennials and Gen Z in Malaysia regarding fast fashion apparel. Secondly, to identify the role of social media platform in shaping the engagement and response of millennial and Gen Z toward fast fashion brands in Malaysia, and lastly, to study the differences in preferences and responses between millennials and Gen Z toward digital marketing in the fast fashion industry in Malaysia. As for the research question, we also provide three research questions in this report. Firstly, what are the most important factors that drive the purchasing decision of millennials and Gen Z in Malaysia when it's come to fast fashion apparel? Secondly, what type of social media platforms are most commonly used by millennial and Gen Z in Malaysia to engage with fast fashion brand? And last but not least, what are the specific opportunities and difficulties that arose from using digital marketing in Malaysia to attract millennials as compared to Gen Z in the fast fashion industry? There is two underpinning theories that we apply in this report, which are users and gratification theories and consumer culture theories. Users and gratification theories highlight that the audience play important roles in choosing the media sources that best meet their individual needs. Social media is a vital tool for Gen Z and millennials to interact with fashion businesses, to find trends, connect with influencers, and get social approval. Through these channels, marketers can visually engage consumers with their newest collection, style advice, and behind-the-scene footage. Consumer culture theory studies the way in which cultural influences shape consumer behavior, and that's how behavior shape personal identity. Understanding millennial and Gen Z motive and behavior in the context of fast fashion, who are frequently influenced by trends, social values, and identifying needs, it is made easier with the aid of CCT.
This is a conceptual framework for our study that is exploring preferences and responses to millennials and Gen Z toward digital marketing in fast fashion apparel in Malaysia. Based on this framework, 5 of the independent variables are the factors that influence millennials and Gen Z preferences and responses in purchasing apparel from fast fashion in business. The preferences and responses of millennials and Gen Z in fast fashion industry are greatly influenced by digital marketing channels, including social media platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, influencer marketing, email marketing, online advertisement such as Google advertisement, social media ads, and mobile application. Fashion industry also could provide various of content types such as a high quality image and infographic, text-based material such as blog entries, article caption and post formats, offers in-depth details and narrative that help strengthen customer relationship and develop brand narrative. Fast fashion industry also may connect and engage with their target audience more successfully by combining different content types. In order to increase user engagement and retention, the fast fashion business may utilize interactive content creation techniques such as polls, quizzes, and interactive movies. Personalized product recommendations that are in line with each customer behavior and preferences are provided via the use of data analytics and AI. This strategy increases sales and increases customer retention rates. Last but not least, delivering sustainable product made from environmentally friendly materials and created using ecologically conscious procedures is a key component of sustainability and ethical business practice. In this study, we have three hypothesis development, which is H1. The type of social media platform used significantly influence the preferences and responses of millennials and Gen Z towards digital marketing in the fast fashion apparel. H2. Personalized content leads to more positive preferences and responses among millennials and Gen Z. H3. Sustainability and ethical practice have a positive impact on the preferences and responses of millennials and Gen Z.
Research design is a collection of guidelines for gathering, measuring, and analyze data depending on the research question of the study. It highlights the goals of the study, its purpose, its research methodologies, its units of analysis, and its time frame. This study will use an approach of quantitative data collection methods to gain a more comprehensive understanding of the target audience. In this study, its target population cover millennials and Gen Z towards digital marketing in fast fashion apparel in Malaysia. However, the population in Malaysia is very large, which is estimated to be 34,672,960 in 2024. So sampling has been used to collect the data. The reason of using sampling data is due to the pragmatic reason where time constraint needs to be considered, as this result require a specific timeline. Quantitative study will be used to collect the sampling frame information. Hundreds of respondents in Malaysia will be targeted to gather information regarding the preference and responses to digital marketing in fast fashion apparel in Malaysia. The data will be collected in the form of numerical data to visualize it with the use of graph or chart. Probability sampling technique that used in this study often associated with quantitative study where a questionnaire data collection approach is used. Every individual in the population has an equal chance of being chosen, and this process is carried out unbiased and without favorism. Based on this research, data from random sampling will be collected from 100 respondents, which consists of millennial and Gen Z population in Malaysia. In this study, quantitative research is being used, whereas a sample size of at least 100 is needed to determine the sample size for statistical analysis of each category within the overall sample. Using the rules of thumb of structural equation modeling (SEM) in determining the sample size in this business research. In this rule, a minimum sample of 100 or 200 is needed.
There are three research instruments that we use in this study, which is nominal scale, ordinal scale, and rating scale, which is Likert scale. Nominal scales are used in research to organize data into discrete categories or groups that are not ranked or have an intrinsic order. When the researcher used nominal scale in section A to ask questions on gender and occupation, it indicates the respondents are divided into discrete groups without any segregation or hierarchy in or order within this group. With this method, the distribution of features within the sample may be evaluated and understood without the need to give numerical values that imply magnitude or order. Ordinal scale is a form of measuring scale that classifies data based on a certain criteria where the categories have a meaningful hierarchy or order. For example, in section A, participant ranking by age group may be required for questions with ordinal scale. There is a distinct hierarchy from younger to elder in each group, which indicates a range of age. The Likert scale is a rating system used to assess behavior, attitude, and belief. There is a statement at the beginning followed by 5 answer statements. The option that most closely reflects the respondent perspective on the statement is chosen. For the data collection, we use primary and secondary data in this study. For primary data, we use Google Form for survey. These carefully crafted surveys are intended to evaluate consumers' opinion on the type of social media platform, personalized content, and sustainability and ethical practice that influence the preferences and responses of millennials and Gen Z towards the fast fashion apparel industry. The purpose of the question is to generate quantitative answers that can be evaluated statistically. For the secondary data, we use academic journals and articles. The goal is to gather concept and theoretical framework from academic publications that undergo peer review and research articles. Next, news articles and media publication is used. is used. The use of news platform and media database will facilitate access to a wide range of news sources, magazine and online publication for the research. And lastly, book. Book can provide through outly argument, background information, and in-depth reporting on the method used by this industry.
Data was collected via quantitative data analysis techniques. Following the collecting of data from several sources, it is processed, reviewed, and then examined using the relevant computer software. Data was transformed and encoded before being added to the data analysis program. Version 26 of SPSS was used to analyze descriptive statistics. The result of the several factors that were included in the research questionnaire were analyzed and assessed by the program. Certain analytic solution and graphic creation are produced using Microsoft Excel. That is all from us. Thank you.